A note to all the leftist fascists out there. Fascism doesn't mean enforcing the law. As if. Words actually mean things, despite the left's attempts to destroy all meaning the past 10 years. Woman, racism, fascism, harm, liberalism. These words do have real meanings, no matter how many times you misuse them and try and leave them an empty husk, whether through dishonesty or stupidity. Fascism is authoritarian, totalitarian, and forcibly suppresses opposition. It's the melding of government and corporate power to trample on the rights of individuals. It's often marked by political violence meant to stoke terror and compliance. You leftists, despite misusing the word so often, are intimately familiar with fascism, as it's what you've supported for the past 10 years, at minimum. Communism with fascist characteristics. The only thing missing was the nationalism. You're globalist fascists. That's what you are. No open borders fascists. That's you. Remember the COVID years? Your authoritarian bootlicking and begging for government lockdowns and mask and vax mandates. Your Stasi-like turning on your friends and neighbors, drunk on that authoritarian power. We sure do. We remember it. Remember the censorship and deplatforming and the suppression of opposition directed by the Biden administration and carried out by corporations? Remember how you cheerleaded censoring scientists and journalists? We sure do. Remember your repeated political violence, the multiple assassination attempts and incitement to assassination, the riots, the senseless murders, the looting, the terrorizing during your mostly peaceful Black Lives Matter, pro-Hamas, and anti-Trump circuses, your George Floyd riots. We remember it. We sure do. You're repeating it right now with your orchestrated ICE theater and your laughable No Kings marching orders. Trying to talk about fascism while you embody it. Sit down. You want to be jackboot clowns. That's the thing, is these people are clowns. And here's the part I was really thinking about here at the end. Go home, clean your room, and kick the booze and drugs. Does that sting a little? Think I'm talking to you in particular? That's because so many of you are the same. I know so many addicts who are brainwashed by this leftist crap. Hey, anything you can obsess over other than cleaning up your own life and getting right with God. Am I right? Have another drink or toke and yell some more about fascism and Trump on social media. Anything to avoid starting with the man in the mirror, right? I should know. I used to be you. You won't change until you find your rock bottom, drop the arrogance, embrace humility, and call out to God, to the universe, or even to your conservative friends that you've shat on for help. Get your house in order before you deign to try and wreck the world just to match your insides. This is who you are. This is you. I don't care if you're I'm not one of the violent ones. This is you. This is your movement. This is your ideology. Your chaos agents. It's the unfortunate truth that I don't have enough hands, I don't have enough fingers to count all of the addicts I know who are in this leftist woke world, who are the keyboard warrior type, not to mention the ones being arrested, the Antifa types out in the street. It was saying the truth about these people. I'm not putting a name on it. Like I said, it's many different people. I feel is necessary because it's almost like a lot of the people in their comments just validate their crap, just validate their self-destruction. So it's like, all these crazy Trump's a fascist, I'm orange man bad, when I go out in the streets and protest, and intersperse with posts about what kinds of medications they're on, how they can't sleep, anti-anxiety meds, depression meds, all the SSRIs they're taking, or interspersed with posts about it's 2:00 in the afternoon and they're getting drunk again, just talking about it openly, and all during the week. Hey, it's Tuesday, I'm drinking some vodka. Hey, it's Thursday, I'm drinking some vodka, just constantly. Or they're getting stoned constantly. I know a lot of these people in real life. Some of them don't have jobs. Some of them live off the taxpayers that they criticize. I heard from many people in the comments who are like, hey, you're describing my brother, my brother-in-law, my sister, my friend. You're describing someone I know. Yes, because they're so similar. And that part at the end, I was thinking about, it's like, that's exactly what they're doing. Their inside is so messed up that they're like, let me focus on the outside. Let me deign to go out in the streets and tell you what I think. Tell the people what should be done to fix things up. Meanwhile, one of the ones I know, complete hoarder. I'm talking about trash hoarder, roaches kind of hoarder. This is what Jordan Peterson was talking about when he said, clean your room. Clean your room. Start small. Start with the things that you have actual control over. One of these guys comes onto my Facebook all the time and does the I'll see that he will have been up at like 2 or 3 a.m. drunk, stoned, out of his mind. I know this person, doing passive aggressive laugh reacts on like 30 of my posts in a row. What a loser. And there's many of them. It's not just one. It's many of them. You need help. You know this is true. You know this is why it hurts and stings. You know this is why you want to snarl. Because your life is in shambles. And again, I speak from experience. Nothing's going to help you until you want that help. God only molds willing clay. As long as you have this like shield, this armor that you wear of arrogance and super intelligent, you're so much more moral and intelligent than everyone else. It's fake, by the way. It's a faux moral high horse that you're on. And we can all see it. But, as long as you've got that suit of armor on, I'm so smart. I'm so moral. Meanwhile, your relationships are falling apart. You're a drug addict. You're a drunk. You don't own anything. You don't have a job. Some of you. It's true. You don't create anything. You don't cultivate anything. This whole leftist cult that you're in, it functions like a religion, but it's an empty religion. It doesn't help you solve any of those problems in your real life. And for a lot of you, it's just another addiction. It goes hand in hand with your alcoholism and your drug abuse. It's just something else to be obsessed and addicted with instead of looking at yourself. Taking control over the one thing that you have a great amount of influence on. Too scary, right?